little bit.
Yep. It should be up as loud as it can go. I think. Hello, Wani, can you hear me okay?
I sure can, loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Tracy, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right, good. Because we are out here. Let me make sure that Instagram knows that we're live too. We want them to hear what we're talking about as well. Yes, we're good over there. We're good on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and I think I need to pull up TikTok too. Hello, everyone. Let me make sure. Y'all know what I like to do first? I got to make sure everybody is seeing it properly, not just me. Make sure. Yep. Okay, well, we out here. Let me see. There are more people. Oh, I think I see Pastor coming in. Let's get Pastor on here. We need that point of view from the pastors as well. Pastor Delois.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. We are good to go. Why does it seem like I know you all can see me, but I'm not seeing?
Hey, Pastor D.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Tracy?
I am wonderful. So glad to see you.
Oh, you too. You are just such an inspiration, I tell you.
Oh,
I may
thank
not
you.
tell you what you are. You and one of y'all, both of y'all.
Thank you. You are too. We're so blessed to have you on our team.
Yeah.
Well, praise God. I'm thankful to be here.
Yes, we are thankful for you.
Listen, all this gratitude going on. That's how we do things over here.
And Minister Aisha.
That's how we
Hey,
do.
Aisha, Mr. Aisha. Hey,
Good afternoon, everyone.
good afternoon. We're gonna have to bring you some tea and lemon and honey.
That's what good friends do.
Yes.
So, guys, it is the top of the hour. It's a little bit after the top of the hour, but I wanted to make sure that we got everybody in. Somebody has some background noise going
That's
on.
what I was saying. Can you mute me because I got
Okay.
my vacuum is going in the
No
back.
problem. I got you because we are live, guys. We want to make sure that all the people out there, somebody may be at work today. When you come in, I want you to let us know what you're up to. I'm putting it out there on all of our social media sites. And so I want to make sure that you all know you can chat with us today. Doesn't matter where you are, chat with us. Maybe you can't come in the studio. See, if you come in the studio, we're going to have you on camera with us. But if you cannot, then go ahead and just communicate with us through the chats. I see there are some people already out here. And let me see if that's Facebook land. Of course it is. Lanisha and AJ, we see you. If you all want to come in the studio, just go to the messenger groups. And I did go ahead and put that out there, put that link out there because everyone has valuable insight. Listen, everybody knows what I'm talking about today. Everybody that you see coming to the studio out there in social media land, anybody that you see on here, anybody you hear from today understands the topic at hand. And today's topic is collaboration over competition. But let's get this straight. There's a little bit of competition in all of us. All of us. Now, I want to hear from you all because you know you're going to hear from me. I don't need to go first. I don't have to go first. But I want to know who is competitive. And how competitive are you? I'm talking to TikTok. I'm talking to Facebook. I'm talking to LinkedIn professionals. I'm talking to Instagram. I'm talking to YouTubers. I want to know who's really competitive and how competitive are you? Even those of you on TikTok, put it in here. How competitive are you? Who's going first? Come on, y'all. You can't be in my studio silent. I want to hear from the people, from you all. What's going on?
Well, I didn't realize I was competitive until this year, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Tell us why.
So my mom, Michelle Peavy, who I love so much, we were in our session on Monday, and she got her first person to come in the business. And so I said, since I can't be the first person, I'm gonna beat my coach and get my first person. So the very next day, I got me I received a business partner to come in and partner with me and collaborate with me, and we worked together. So I didn't realize, Coach, that I was so competitive, and now I'm just keeping that same drive. I was trying to beat you this morning to put my post in Juggernaut's call. So it's a friendly competition that me and Coach got going on that I don't even know that I got going on with her. I'm just trying to beat her and everything first.
Well, I know now, and I'm glad to know. Listen, I love a little competition because when you're not then what happens is you become complacent. Oh, I should have put that in there. Competition, collaboration over competition, so you don't become complacent. I like all of that, guys. It's so true. Who else? Are you competitive, and how competitive are you? Let me see it in the chat. Somebody come off mute. Let us know. Why y'all got all this dead space on my studio? Miss Tracy, thank you. Come on.
I'm sorry, Coach. You know what? I have to get my thoughts together, because when it comes to collaboration over competition, I'm competitive, but I compete with myself.
Yes.
And I get disappointed if I don't, if I don't achieve my own goal that I set. So that's my competition. I compete with myself. And I'm the kind of person that I feel I believe that I can show you better than I can tell you. So you're not going to always hear me talking about the things that I want to do or that I'm doing. The next thing you know, I'm just going to be, it's going to be done. But when it comes to collaboration, I am so blessed to be a part of a circle of people that love to collaborate and share what they know, the knowledge, the skills. I just am, and I'm so thankful for that. So I love how we work together, how we support each other, and how when one of us needs help with something, we can ask. And it's no shame in the game of asking. And if we put it out there, somebody's chiming in at the blink of an eye. Oh, I can help. I can help. And you don't find that everywhere.
No, you don't find it, especially in this community. Let's be real. You don't find it in this community. One thing you said, Tracy, and I think it's important for people to understand, competition is not always against somebody else. But if it's not against somebody else, at least care enough about beating your last benchmark, right? There's a phrase that I like and I really live by it. The woman I was yesterday introduced me to the woman I am today, which makes me look forward to the woman I'll become tomorrow. That is so true. And the thing is, you have to know who you are. There's so many people out here living, thinking or saying that they know who they are. They don't. They're still searching. They're still trying to figure it all out. But when you are solid and you truly know who you are, you can just compete with yourself first and just make sure that I beat the goal that I set for myself yesterday. And that's what I want us to do. As we're like, yesterday's topic, it was then and now. And we talked about, just in brief, 24. 24 has come and gone. We should just be grateful to God that we made it over to 25. But now that we are here, what are you going to do? My pet peeve is watching and listening to so many people make false and empty promises to themselves that they don't work hard to attain at all. At all. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to really live it and do it and be it. And be it. When I say I'm adamant about certain things, I'm adamant. I don't have to say it. You're going to be able to tell it in every conversation. It's not about how loud I talk. It's about what I'm saying. And it is not about what I'm saying. It's about what you see me do, because your words must match your actions. Am I right about it? Minister Aisha, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me get this voice right. I am so competitive. And I believe that come from being the only girl out of 7 boys. I always felt the need to compete and be competitive, but not compare, because we all are different in our own way. So I'm competitive because I don't like to fail. I don't want to be left behind. If it's something that I can achieve that would be able to help somebody else, I'm so competitive. And if you think about it, why not? Why would I not be competitive on trying to help the most people? Do you know that that's a wonderful thing? And it's even biblically. I know it's not church, but I read somewhere to where they were competing with giving the most to somebody. So I'm competitive because I want to win. I'm on a winning team.
That's it.
When I heard about what was going on within our business, Oh my God, you talking about the push and the drive you have behind you when you see others achieving? Who would want to be left behind? No, 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 no.
Well, you know, the funny thing is this. You all hear Minister Asia say, who wants to be left behind? It's a whole lot of people who want to be left behind. They say they don't, but you do if you don't work for it, if you don't really go after it. Now, she also mentioned who doesn't want to be a winner. See, some people are afraid of winning. You all know there's a difference between fear of failure and fear of success. I was just talking about this at the brunch table yesterday. And there are people who are really good, really great, but so afraid to step out there because then it brings the light and the attention on them that they don't like. Everybody can't stand a big platform. Anybody ever heard of TED Talks? Anybody ever heard of like TED Talks?
Yeah.
And what that's
Yeah.
about?
I have. I love TED Talks.
I don't just love it. I want to do one. And that I'm like, that's a bullet, a bucket list item. Like I want to make sure that eventually I get on the platform, a TED Talks platform.
Yes.
Because when you have something to say, you have something to share, you want to share it, but not everybody can handle a big stage like that.
Mhm.
And you got to know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. Now, as much as I sing in the choir and all of that, everybody thinks, oh, I'm sure you lead. I'm sure I don't. I'm sure I don't. I don't want to lead. I don't want the microphone to lead the song. That's not really my area. My area is the choir. Now, I'll get out front and direct Miss Betty, but I'm not trying. I ain't that confident with that. Now, you put me on the stage to speak. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different ball game. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses. Miss Brenda said, know your lane.
You know
what? I'm sorry.
You know
Aisha.
what, Director, to add on to that, you can compete and you don't have to be in the front competing. There's a lot of people that have accomplished great things and they're in the background. So for those who may be fearful of that, you don't have to be out front. As long as you compete to reach your goals, compete.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
What were you about to say, Tracy?
Something that Minister Aisha said made me think about something that we heard from a mentor, being a servant leader, and it made me think about most servants, people who serve, they're not serving to be out front. They want to win, but they want to help other people win. So they're in the background doing what they do best.
That's it.
You know, walking in their purpose, walking in their gift, walking in their talent, helping. You know, you will hear people like that say, well, how can I help? They don't have to get the billing. They don't have to get the title. They just want to help.
That's it.
And that's the heart of collaboration, is having that spirit of servitude and helping.
Now with that, you all often hear me say, we're not, for those who don't know, we are business partners and we're in business together. We want to win together, but we're not just kumbayaing. we want to make money together. See, we have enough friends that we spend money with. We're looking for more friends that we can make money with. And not everybody's ready to make money on their own as an entrepreneur with a team of people. I do want to shout out Miss Donna Carpenter, who said, congratulations, coach daughter. I see you in there, Donna Carpenter. Y'all show Donna some love in the chat. She is one of our newest partners, and she wanted to get on here. Okay, good. Come on back, Pastor Delois. Let me get you back in here. She wanted to get back. Donna Carpenter wanted to get on today. This is her team. This is your winning team, your team of winners. You all listen. It's January 2nd. It's January 2nd. Everybody this time last year, Miss Betty, had a whole bunch of goals and plans and ideas and thoughts and GPS systems and maps and everything else about how they were going to navigate 24, but they didn't do much navigating. But now we're here in 25 and they pulled all the tools out again. Miss Betty, unmute yourself. Talk to the people about why you are connected to this group of champions in our business, on both sides of our business. Pastor Ron, we see you back there. Hey. Miss Betty, talk to us about. Oh. Let me unmute you. Let me see if we can unmute you, Miss Betty. There you go, Miss Betty. Talk to
Okay.
us.
If it
Talk
looks like I'm looking sideways, it's because I got two screens here.
Okay.
And
Fancy.
this side, this is my second computer. It won't come over to my first one. This is different. This, whatever this StreamYard thing is, it's not working the way my normal stuff does.
Okay.
But repeat your question.
Yep, we were talking about just winners and being part of a winning team, and you've been around this team for quite some time. Even before I really knew who you were, I felt like you were killing the game. Tell the people why you stay connected to a winning team. Clearly, you must want to win too, but tell us why you stay a part of this team of champions that are in network marketing like we are.
Well, most of you may or may not know, but I have over 40 years experience in multi-level, and I've been out there a long time, and I've been at the top of some of those games. So I know what it feels like to be at the top and top earner and traveling around, personal trainer for various companies and different things like that. So I have the experience, but I never saw a program such as this. And I'm like, why would I run into this program at my age when I had all my energy, all my creativity working like a dog and made it to the top still? And now at my age, my past retirement age, I run into this company. So needless to say, between, life, as they say, the death of my husband and my own medical challenges and all that kind of stuff, I'm still here fighting. Why would I not? I mean, I'm still fighting because now we have a legacy program. And if it's not for me, it can be for my children. It can be for my loved ones. And I don't want them to have to experience all the things that I've had to go through. And hopefully the Lord will keep me alive long enough where I can still enjoy some of the fruits of my labor. But I've been out there and I have not found a program such as this. It's not anything out there that can beat this program. So you need to really take a look at the program that Ms. Denise is talking about, because like I said, I've been exposed to the best of them. And some of those authors that you're reading those books, I'm good friends with because they remember me from before. And so I know that, and they know, what I'm doing. And what is this?
Somebody trying to get a part of this opportunity. That's who it is.
Technology is a mess.
Hey,
but girl, I'm taking AI classes, I'm taking TikTok classes, I'm taking digital influence class. I'm taking everything because I want to keep up with it. But even though I'm taking those classes, this is the program I'm going to apply it to.
Listen, period. Let me explain to y'all so nobody thinks that we're speaking in code. What's up, TikTok? I see y'all. It is this program that she's speaking of is literally a business opportunity that is out here for everyone. Literally, the founder says it doesn't matter if you graduated from Penn State or just got out of the state pen. Like, if that's not real right there, you don't have to have a degree for it. You don't have to have past experience. Does past experience help? Of course it does. But really, all you need is drive. And on January 2nd, everybody you see on this platform is looking for the same type of people, especially if they're on my team. They already know. We're looking for people who are hungry, people with hunger, humility, poise, passion, maturity, and who's a doer and thinker. Doer and thinker. Don't come around me and you don't think. Don't come around me and you don't do. I don't want you around me if you're not mature, if you're not poised, if you don't know when to pull back and when to push forward, when to close your mouth and when to speak. Okay? We're not looking for those type of people. And finisher. Come on, Miss Brenda. I see you. People who start and finish. That's what this is all about. Now, while Miss Betty was talking, she said, why at this age would she still be looking for something else or how something else will come? Well, I saw somebody nodding pretty hard when she said that. And Pastor, you know who I'm talking to. I want you to unmute. And I want all of our viewers out here to take a look and listen. I want you all to understand something. we have a range, a plethora of experiences and a range of experiences and background on our team, in our business, right? You can be 18 or you can be 89 and beyond. This opportunity is for you. It's 19 degrees in Milwaukee, Wisconsin today. I have no plans to leave my house if I don't have to, unless my daughter wants to go somewhere and get something. I have no plans to leave, and I don't have to because I'm working from home. I told my husband this morning, I said, well, babe, have a good day back at work. He's going to the school. I said, while you making the money out there, I'm making the money in here. He makes the money outside of the home. I make the money inside of the home. That's what we do. Now, Pastor Dolores and Pastor Ron, you came on board with us. And I see Dorothy Fleming. Hey, Dots. Miss Brenda Avant says Social Security does not support our financial needs. Come on, let's talk about it. Pastor Dolores and Pastor Ron, they came on. Now, these are gurus in the network marketing space. They're not new to this, they're true to this. But before they got started with us in Planet and Planet Marketing, you know what they said? They were watching the 700 Club. I just want them to tell that story about the message that they heard on the 700 Club that made them say yes to getting started over here. And maybe somebody out there in Facebook land, Instagram land, LinkedIn land, YouTube land, or TikTok land will really, really feel what we're saying. Come on, Pastor. Let me unmute you right quick. I want you to tell them what you heard on the 700 Club last year.
Thank you so much. I just heard a confirmation on the 700 Club last year because I had been hearing that Social Security was not going to be around probably at the same level unless they do something constructive with it over the next decade, the next 10 years. And I've been hearing it on the news and I didn't pay as much attention, but we were watching the 700 Club and coming like God just stepped out and said, tick, 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 slap us upside the head. Like, I'm trying to get you to get going here.
Come on.
You're comfortable laying in the bed every morning. You're comfortable doing what you do every day, but I got work for you to do. And so they said the same thing I had been hearing people say, but it didn't hit me until I heard it from the 700 Club. And then my daughter, Sheila, approached us with this opportunity. And it's like when she said residual income,
oh man,
like Miss Betty, I just counted up the years I've been with this. And I started Tupperware way back in the 70s, late 70s. And so, like her, I've been in the business for a long time too. And it's like, I wouldn't be here today if the compensation plan, the legacy plan, the residual income plan had what this company has. I would already be sitting back drinking coconut water, drinking it out the coconut, because they'll put them down out the tree and give them to you with a straw. I wouldn't be here today because it was comfortable not having to get up in the morning. It's not comfortable. Like Miss Betty said, when you get this age, Lord, you don't want to get up. Mm-hmm. You don't want to go to bed at night. Because you want to be up, like Mr. Powell said this morning, watching movies or watching whatever you want to watch and just unwinding. But seriously, when they said Social Security wouldn't be here, you got to take note of the signals that God gives you, because he's not going to come down and just take you and put you where you need to be. He's going to give you the points. He's going to give you the way to go, because we plan all the time. But our word tells us that God unplans.
That's it.
And when you put yourself in alignment, like my husband said, for what God has for you to do, you got to get up off your rear end and get going.
That's it.
And that's what we had to do. And Director Russell, was doing a presentation, and I was trying to get the grasp of it, because it's so much and it goes so fast, because you don't want to keep people on the line all night. And I had to listen over and over to catch it, but I caught enough to know that I wanted it. And my husband loves Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
listening to you in the dining room. And what does he do? After a while, he's sitting back in the sofa, done turned the volume down on Walker, Texas Ranger. What is that man doing? What is he doing? He loves Walker, Texas Ranger. He was listening to you, Director Russell. And afterwards, he said, honey, I don't know what it is. I don't understand it all. But if you on board, I'm on board with you. And so that's where we are.
Y'all give it up for Pastor Ron for being on board, okay, with Pastor Delois. And that's what we're talking about, guys. There are so many people who want to be a part of what it is we're doing, but they don't have. Look at him. Look at Pastor Ron in his armor. That's what I'm talking about, Pastor Ron. Keeping it right, keeping it tight. That's it. Listen, that's what we need, though, you all. Let's go back to what Pastor Delois said about sipping the coconut water out of the coconut, right? Miss Betty, I see you. We know what that is, right? We know what that is. I want you all to understand something about the business of what we do. Yes, we have a travel business, but we are also in the business of travel. So when you hear us talk about the residual, that's being in the business of travel. The travel business is the fact that I booked a couple cruises and took a couple cruises at the end of 24, and my commission checks are on the way from those cruises. That's my travel business, right? To be able to book trips and earn commission. Michelle and I are on our ways. I think a few others are going to go and check out Margaritaville at sea and just kind of see what this ship is all about. The price that we got as an insider is because of our travel business. Okay. So I just want to make sure that people are clear about that. And that when we talk about collaboration over competition, the good thing is we do all of this together. We can have fun together. Pastor Delois, you said some days, you want to stay in the bed. You don't really want to get out. But isn't it nice to know that you have the money, you have the means to be able to get up and out if you want to? Let me tell you what I mean by that. So there's a very special day coming up in January on the 20th. A very special day. I'm not talking about Dr. King's birthday. I'm not talking about Inauguration Day. I'm talking about my birthday. My birthday is January 20th, right? And what I heard is that one of our newer partners wants to launch on January 20th. Miss Betty, as much as I love my birthday and I love going on a trip somewhere, he's in Flint, Michigan. Guess what? My birthday might be spent in Flint. It might be spent in Flint. It might be. I just got to see what hubby is on because hubby's birthday is the day after mine. So we usually like to go somewhere like Vegas or the beach or something, but it might have to be in Flint. Why? Because we are winning here and you can't win trying to do everything that's just going to benefit you. You got to be able to go where it's going to benefit the team. And so, Miss Dorothy, I might just have to be in Flint. Just tell me where the good restaurants are. I'll be okay. All right. So that's what it's all about, guys. Listen, we are on a major run right now. And that run, again, is looking for like-minded individuals who want more. Let me see who's out here in Facebook land. I need everybody that's on Facebook right now. I need y'all to go ahead and share this video because there are other people out there right now who are at work who wish that they could just be working from home. There are people out here right now who get paid tomorrow whose checks are already gone because they have too much month at the end of their money. Okay? Too much month at the end of your money. And if you are still having that problem where you have too much month at the end of your money, I need you to connect with us because the things that we're talking about is so much further than the money. It's the development. Guys, we've been on, let's just talk about our last 24 to 48 hours or so, 24 to 36 hours or so. We got up yesterday and we were on a 40-day, 40-night run, day one. Waniata, I want you to unmute yourself. Tell us quickly, like, what that experience started off as for you yesterday. New Year's Day, 1/1/25, January 1st, 2025. Some people were still in the bed recovering from New Year's Eve. Some people overslept because they stayed up after church, came home and ate something late, overslept for the first call, but made it in time for that 9 o'clock call. Talk about what we did collaboratively. We weren't competing, saying we're going to go and have our own thing. No, we're going to collaborate with the team and really see where we're going, how we're moving. Why don't you talk about that experience that you had yesterday morning, January 1, 2025?
So it was everything. To be able to come together with like-minded individuals, to share insight, to push each other, to set goals, to challenge us to go live for the very first time if you haven't went live, to think about your one word for 2025. And what's so crazy is I had made a post that morning telling people, what is your goal for 2025? Give me your one word. And then what happened? Director Corman said the same thing. And then also to talk about today, the collaboration on the IMV. And so one thing I love about this is the collaboration and the access that we have. And to be able to, everybody can lead a song, but we all sound good harmonizing together. I am a strong alto. I'm a lazy alto, but I'm a strong alto. I'm only saying that because my pastor might be hearing this. They can try to put me back in alto. Like the thing tenor. But I know that but to put my point is, I know I'm an alto, and I am a strong alto with D.F. Russell. I could be a strong alto in my section. I can lead in my section. And like we were talking about that, they're harmonizing. So I just love the whole collaboration and also the trust and giving the tools and the influence that they were talking about on today. So that's what 40 on yesterday is everything to me. And she's gonna do 40 days and 40 nights, 3.0, 5, 4.0, 5.0. I'm gonna be all of them.
You're gonna be in all of them, all of the those. That's it. Now, when we're talking about like just valuing these partnerships that we have, guys, there are some people out here who don't have partners, they don't have support, they don't know where to go. We want to invite them because every Thursday night we actually share the details on what we do. And tonight is no different. This is the first Thursday of the year, the second day of the month, and we are going to be launching some individuals who are excited about being travel business owners now. And we want to invite you all to join us. All of our partners, go ahead and get your guests on the line tonight. When I tell you, it's going to be powerful because people are ready to get started. You know, you are tired. You're tired of what 24 did to you. And if you want to come out and really like hit the ground running, tonight would be a good night for you to see this. So I want you to join us tonight. Be our guest, 277-973-9239. That's the Zoom. We're going to be on Zoom, 277-973-9239 at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you. AJ pointed out there are 52 Thursdays in this year. One thing about the team that you're going to be hearing from, we're not waiting to get through all 52 of those Thursdays. We're trying to knock some goals out the first Thursday, second Thursday, third. See, we get paid on Thursdays too. The 8 checks that I get a month, the 8 checks that I get a month, 2 of them come from the travel commissions monthly, but the other 6 come from the marketing side. That's why every week we are always going to be on and sharing this amazing opportunity with you. Tracy, I know you have some people who are interested. You're a retired educator. So send a message out really quickly, unmute yourself and let those retired educators or those educators who are close to retiring, let them know why it's important for them to be on tonight with us at 7.
Okay. Well, Coach, I want to clarify. I'm an educator who retired early.
Okay.
And so what that means was I was ready to claim my time back. But when you retire early, your benefits get reduced. So your pension, your and not to say, and I'm not complaining because I love my kids and I loved what I did, but all of that extra money that I spent in my classroom,
Yes.
all that you know, going above and beyond, that wasn't, you know, that wasn't going in my retirement fund.
Yes.
That was going into my classroom. That was my investment in our future, the community's future. But as a retired person, I have the time and I have the ability to travel. But my benefits were reduced, and this was my plan B, my plan C, my plan D through Z.
I know.
Because um with Pastor Ron and Pastor D were talking about Social Security, I'm in that in between generation where I never they took it out my check. I didn't have a choice of them taking it out my check, but there's no guarantee that I was ever going to see it, and I can't get it back. So I had to have a backup plan. And so when I see people who worked with me before and they look at me and they're like, "Girl, you look so refreshed, you look so happy, you look so free." I am. I don't have that stress anymore.
That's it.
But I have reduced benefits, and this was my backup plan. And so I want to encourage any and everybody, especially if you're an educator. We love to travel. We love to do. We love to see. We look forward to a good vacation. This is the best opportunity to get all of that and to earn while you learn.
Yes.
Learn how to do it as an insider. Have your backup plan. Use your plan A to fund your plan B through Z.
That's y'all heard from the educator. Listen, that's all we're gonna give you today, guys. We plan on being here as often as we can at noon. Just a little lunchtime chat with a different conversation. But tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, join us on Zoom 277-973-9239. We want to show you all how to get involved. You don't have to be in person. You can be on virtual. You can be anywhere in the United States and the 20 countries beyond that we're in. Lizzie P, I see you on Facebook again. You were supposed to be back in this business, honey. It's 25. You can watch us and get left behind, or you can call me today and say, "Hey, I want to take advantage of getting restarted again." That's the message, you all. Don't let your 25 start off the way your 24 ended. If you didn't like how 24 ended, then you literally need to be on here calling one of us right now. You know how to reach us. Or show up tonight on our Zoom, 277-973-9239, and hear all of it for yourself. But until then, we have some calls to make because we have people waiting on us, and we're only working with those who are looking for us. You all be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go and get one, team. They out there for us. Bye-bye.